All right, let's nerd out. I told you it's coming. If you don't care about this, just fast forward like a minute. Okay, we're gonna get really detailed on some granular post-production coloring type stuff. Okay, now there's this codec called Blackmagic Raw that was only proprietary to Blackmagic for a very long time. And as a Sony FX6 shooter, I never had access to that. But it sounds like there was a recent announcement that was made that says that I may have access to it pretty soon.
As you can see in this technical example, we're showing a video assist connected via 12 gig SDI back to the Sony FX9, which is a standard configuration for high-end television and cinematic use of the Sony camera platforms. We'll be developing the system over the next couple of months, so we'll have options for HDMI and develop that out to the FX6 camera as well. This will enable owners of the Sony FX series cameras to utilize Blackmagic RAW recording through Video Assist and all of the capability and the performance of Blackmagic RAW into DaVinci Resolve for high-quality cinematic recording.
Okay, so that's exciting. You might be asking, why? Why do I care about Blackmagic RAW? Well, I'm about to tell you right now. Okay, DaVinci Resolve has become the go-to for colorists, for post-production when it comes to color correction, color design, even like graphic treatment, compositing. They've really become a powerhouse, even more so than Premiere Pro. And in order to really utilize all of its functionality, you need to have maximum range, dynamic range in your footage. And the codec that seems to handle that the best in DaVinci Resolve is, of course, their proprietary Blackmagic RAW. Okay. Now, I did find a clip that explains what is so great about Blackmagic RAW. It is a combination of their ability to change the bit rate as you shoot and the ability to just change camera settings in post-production, which is amazing.
If you're going to be shooting something that fluctuates or you need ultimate quality, maybe you're shooting something that's very filmic, or maybe you're shooting VFX plates for a feature film, then you're going to want to do your constant quality codecs. With constant quality codec, instead of having a cap on the bit rate, if all of a sudden there's significantly more detail in the shot, or if the colors change, or significantly more things are in focus, then the bit rate is going to go up so that you can accommodate for that new detail and retain your quality within the image.
Okay, so he's talking bit rate, which is very important to have all that extra information to get detail in your image, especially in post-production when you want to keep that as you add more color and, you know, manipulate the footage a little bit more. Now he goes on to explain other things you could do, which are more camera settings, but in post-production.
Blackmagic RAW, unlike ProRes RAW, gives you controls for metadata in post-production. What that means is if you shoot one exposure in the field, right? Maybe you shoot at ISO 400 in the field and you want to go to ISO 200, you can change that within DaVinci Resolve. With ProRes RAW, you can't change your ISO in post-production, and you can't change things like tint or color temperature. However, with Blackmagic RAW, just like Red RAW, you can change your metadata for things like color temperature, for ISO, and so forth and so on.
Now, that sounds completely amazing to me. I've never had that much control in post-production before. It's almost foolproof. It's like another techie term here. It's like 32-bit float, but for video. It's like shooting RAW, but for video. So I want to do it. I recently had a very humbling experience with a client recently, where we had to go back and forth on the color treatment that I added to the video. I thought it was great, and they thought otherwise. We had a back and forth, and they were right. Okay, that's why it was humbling. But, you know, this is what happens. You take those little mini L's so you can get better, and I'm trying to get a lot better at color. And this is an area, this is where I'm going to go right here. But when will I have access to this? Tell me, Blackmagic.
It's early in development, but we're really keen to show the technical example here at IBC. We hope to have this available later this year, and it will be a free update for Video Assist owners to then adapt to FX9 and FX6 cameras.
All right. So it's coming soon. I need to get me a Video Assist, a Blackmagic Video Assist. It sounds like more stuff I got to buy. Then I got to learn a whole new program. Okay, you guys hear it here first. This is my new goal for the new year. I got new stuff to learn. I got more gear to buy. All right? Thanks a lot, Blackmagic.